So we are going to be grilling some vegetables now. Grilled vegetables are a great healthy option for a lot of different meals, and they're very easy to do in the iCombi Pro, so you don't have to stand there and stand over the grill and do all that. But before we start traying these up, let's go ahead and get our preheat going. All right, so we're going to be grilling our vegetables. So we're going to be coming in and we're going to be going to our vegetable settings in our iCooking suite, and we'll just go down to grilling. And for these, since I've made these before, I'm going to put these up to coloration 4, so they're just so we get a little bit darker char on them. And then I'm also going to do this for about 5 minutes. Okay, so now we are it's going to start telling us here and notify us here in just a second that it's going to start preheating. As you can see, it has the progress bar, and then when it is ready to go, it will give us a notification. So we can go start traying up our vegetables now. All right, so we're going to get ready to tray up our vegetables. And one of the things that I want to talk about real quickly before I start getting messy with the vegetables is today we're going to be using our diamond grill grate for this. So, one thing we always talk about grilling, and some people say, well, you can't grill in an oven. You're right, you can't, but you can in the iCombi Pro using one of our diamond and grill grates. So to get these vegetables ready, we're just going to use just a little bit of olive oil, and just to keep it simple with just some salt and pepper, and then we'll tray those all up, and then they'll be ready to go. The nice thing with this is you could tray these vegetables up ahead of time, keep them in the refrigerator, and pull them out when it's time to actually serve these. So I'm just going to get these so they're nice and coated. Make sure none of them are sticking together. And again, I just have a mixture of zucchini, red pepper, and some yellow peppers. So we'll just put these all on here, all across. You can really load this thing up as long as you leave just a small gap in between so you have a little bit of airflow and a little bit more uniform cooking. The nice thing is I have my iCombi Pro preheating already. I don't have to watch it. I can stay here and just keep working. And if it's ready before I am, I can just silence it so I can finish my train and it can hold that preheat for up to 30 minutes. All right, so now we have these ready to go. As soon as the iCombi Pro is preheated, then we will get these in. All right, the iCombi Pro is letting us know that it's ready. It's time to load our grilled vegetables, so we're just going to take those. We have them all trayed up now and ready. Take those in. Again, with the iCombi Pro, we have that monitoring assistant, so I don't have to come back and watch this. Now I can go back, continue on with my work for the day, and then it's going to let me know when my products are ready to go. All right, so one thing I like to do with those grilled vegetables that I'm cooking, I'm going to be saving those actually for a later project, and so I'm going to chill those. And so one thing I like to do ahead of time is I like to pre-chill my pan. So having it on a chilled pan helps with that. So I'm going to go down here, I'm going to go to a strong chill, and then go ahead and start my process. And then on this case, since I'm just pre-chilling the pan, I'm not as concerned about the length of time or anything like that. I'm going to go ahead and skip my pre-chill and then load my pan. So now I have a chilled pan, so when those vegetables come right out of the Rational iCombi, I can then have a chilled pan, and I could get them on there as helps slow that cooking, and then it'll go ahead and finish back in there. So we'll be ready for that in a few minutes. All right, so the iCombi is letting us know that our vegetables are ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and come on over and silence that really quick, and then we're going to move directly to our Irinox to grab our pre-chilled pan, because we're going to be saving these vegetables for use later, or if we wanted to, we could serve them now, but we'll do a little bit of both. So we have these come out, and they're very hot. Take these vegetables and we'll turn them right onto our pan. But as you can see, we have grilled vegetables, and thinking about the little bit of effort I had to put into this of basically just train them up, putting them on the tray, and then letting the iCombi do its work. If I was to have to do this, if I wanted to produce grilled vegetables like this myself, I'd have been having to be standing over the grill, monitoring just these, waiting, checking, where now I was able to do, in that 5 minutes, I was able to do 5 minutes of other work sometimes that I never usually have enough time to do. Anyway, so we just have these on here, and like I said, we're going to take these directly to the Irinox Multi-Fresh next to chill, and then so we have them for later use. All Right, so now we're going to get our vegetables ready. We don't need them quite yet, and maybe we're going to be using these down the road. So we're now going to take them now that they've been chilled, and we're going to package them. Okay, so we're going to be doing these grilled vegetables. We're going to be doing these on our fragile sharp setting, so that way it doesn't crush our vegetables. We just need it to kind of delicately seal around them to preserve in that freshness. Okay, so we're just going to bag up our vegetables here. One of our preserve vacuum seal bags by Invacus. And then we're just going to push it down and let it do its thing. Ready for service tomorrow, the next day, or anytime after that.